What's up, everybody? My name is Andrew Hitz from Hitz Academy, and I am here today to share with you a clip from a brand new series of workshops that I recently launched on Hitz Academy. It is called Inside the Practice Room, and it is where the best musicians in the world invite us inside of their practice rooms to show us the strategies and the techniques that they use on a daily basis that has made them into the best musicians in the world. The first guest was Jeff Nelsen, the amazing horn player from Canadian Brass. And this is a clip from that event where he talks about how he doesn't look for growth in the practice room.
That's the other thing that I wanted to share about the breakthroughs for practice time is I'm in there to do 25 minutes of good work. And that's it. I don't look for growth that much. I look for good versions. I look for learning, but the growth is a result that I just trust is going to happen. Um, but I do 25 minutes of good work. I put notes. I have a session where I just play long notes as softly as possible. I call them soft 20s. And I put them to the tuner and get my lips as efficient as possible. It ends up building strength and efficiency. But I just do that, and day after day, after a week or two of that, my intonation gets better. I've calibrated and all these things. But that's a really good way for me to deal with frustration in the practice room, is that I'm just there to do work. If I don't see results, it doesn't mean they're not happening.
Right.
I'm just doing the work.
I love a couple of things from that clip. He uses the Pomodoro timer, which he went into detail in the workshop, and he mentions it briefly there, where he sets a timer for 25 minutes, and then as soon as that timer goes off, he is done practicing no matter what. He does not play another note as soon as that timer goes off. And I have done that in my own practicing since this workshop a week ago, and it's really powerful. And the reason that he gave in the workshop is that it really focuses you, because I have been coming to the table with a certain number of things that I want to get done or that I want to hit in a 25-minute session. And as soon as that timer goes off, I have to be done, which means that it really has gotten me organized and had me very deliberate with my practicing and how I'm spending the time. That's awesome. And the other thing, which was the main part of that clip, which I find fascinating, is that he doesn't focus on growth, which I love. He just focuses on putting in the work on a regular basis, and that the byproduct of that is that there will be growth. I also have been taught a long time ago that progress is not necessarily linear. We are not entitled to linear progress. And when we keep putting in the work, then the graph is going to look like this, but there are going to be some data points that are below where the trend is. There are going to be some that are above. But I really like how he framed this, where you just have to focus on the process and regularly putting in the work over a prolonged period of time, and that growth is going to happen. If you would like to see the rest of that clip from Jeff Nelson's Inside the Practice Room, you can go to hitzacademy.com, and you can scroll down to the archives at the bottom. There are some winning the auditions that have been done that are for sale for only $19, featuring Chris Martin of the New York Philharmonic, Carol Yonch of the Philadelphia Orchestra, Tom Hooton of the LA Phil. I've also got another Inside the Practice Room that is coming up on May 6th, featuring principal trumpet of the Cleveland Orchestra, Michael Sachs. And I am in the process right now of scheduling a whole bunch of people on some other instruments. So check in hitzacademy.com. Thank you so much, and happy practicing.